Hello, hello, hello! This is Statius Maximus El Geeko Supremo with extra cheese, your late night Padawan of awesomeness, Mr.KaPao. How y'all doing tonight? We are going to be playing more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Really excited. Haven't played this game in a while because I've been finishing up Bioshock, which if you want to check out, it's on my YouTube channel under MrKaPao, all one word, MrKaPao. But yeah, we're going to dive right back into Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and hopefully we'll be getting our lightsabers this time around. So yeah. Whew. Great.
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
Let's see, yes, they seem to be searching for something.
Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
I'm having visions now?
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force, and each other.
Hey.
This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us. Together.
See, are you saying I'm joined with her?
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
Well, let's go with this one. I will try my best.
Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
Go with Jedi are turning to the dark side?
The lure of the dark side is not easy to resist. Malak's power grows as more and more planets fall to his conquering armies.
If Malak is not stopped, the Republic will fall, and the Jedi will be hunted to extinction. The galaxy will enter a time of darkness and tyranny, not seen for 1,000 generations.
That sounds
The
bad.
Council has decreed that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of, once the Council deems you ready.
Perhaps
I'm
there
ready,
you will
I'm
find
ready.
some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted. And perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
See, I'm ready now. I accept this mission.
The Force flows through you like no student we have ever seen. But you're willful and headstrong, a dangerous combination.
Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself. within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail.
See, let's go with as you wish, Master Vandar.
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the Order.
Where's my
Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force.
I want my lightsaber.
To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge.
Where's my lightsaber?
Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order.
Give me my lightsaber.
A Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training.
Lightsaber now. Gimme.
The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline.
And a lightsaber.
Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited. And your progress amazing.
Be better if I had a lightsaber.
In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly.
So give me my lightsaber.
You have done in weeks what many cannot do in years.
Lightsaber me.
I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order.
So I get my lightsaber now, right?
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
How about give me a lightsaber first? Let's see, let's go with, I want to ask some questions, Master Zar. Question about Revan and Malak.
Few mention those names around here anymore, but I suppose it is just as dangerous to deny they were ever part of the Order. When I was still on Coruscant, Revan and Malak often came to me for additional training. In particular, Revan's hunger to learn seemed insatiable. I should have recognized this as a warning sign. But I perceived the young Padawan's lust for knowledge as simple exuberance and eagerness. Revan was my most promising pupil, one I felt sure would someday become a champion of the Jedi Order.
So, what happened?
The Jedi Order moved too slowly for Revan and Malak. We were too cautious in their eyes. They always sought to learn far quicker than their masters felt was prudent. It is one thing to understand a lesson, but to truly comprehend it takes a wisdom that only comes with time.
And a lightsaber.
Several years ago, when the Mandalorian threat first arose, Revan and Malak were eager to journey to the Outer Rim to defeat the enemy of the Republic. But the Council felt it best if we moved with care and caution. The true threat, the Council feared, had not yet revealed itself. But Revan would not be dissuaded. Charismatic and powerful, it was inevitable many of the Order would flock to Revan's seemingly noble cause. Malak was the first to join his closest friend. Others soon followed, many of our youngest and brightest, intent on saving the galaxy from the Mandalorian threat.
Mando Mercs, holla! So, what happened to this noble mission?
They were foolish to disregard the Council's wishes. I do not know what happened to Revan, Malak, and their followers on the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim, but something corrupted them. Their ideals became twisted, their spirits were tainted, and they fell to the dark side. There is a lesson in this, a lesson you would do well to take to heart. The dark side can corrupt even the most noble of Jedi.
I will heed your lesson, Master Zar.
You have learned much, yet there is much more for you to still understand. The way of the Jedi must be entered into with a clear and focused mind. When you feel that you are ready to continue your training, know that you can find me here.
Okay, let's see. Items see, items lost. Alright, did we get a lightsaber? Okay, no lightsaber, we just, you know what, that. Okay.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi?
See, I'm ready to continue my training.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy in the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations. You must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
What kind of tests are these?
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan, and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
Okay. Let's see. Training computer, accessing database, data link confirmed, beginning training orientation. Welcome, sentient. It is important for the peace and harmony of all beings that many paths of the Jedi Order be understood. Only through knowledge can all see the truth of the Force. Okay, this basically tells you what each of your Jedi class that you're going to multi-class into consist of. So, Guardians. Jedi Guardians train for battle, physical prowess. In contrast, Jedi Counselors seek to master the Force of the Force, and Jedi Sentinels seek to find balance. So, Guardians, they're your melee and meat tanks. Counselors, they're, think wizards and such, and Sentinels balanced between the two. See, Jedi Guardians battle against the force of evil and dark side. They focus on combat training and masterful use of the lightsaber. Okay, beginning class attributes are 10 vitality level for each level, 4 force points per level, slow skill progression, fast feat progression. Alright, Sentinel, they ferret out deceit and injustice, bring them to light. They strike a balance between the physical and mental disciplines of the Jedi Order. Okay. Average skill progression, slow feat progression. Okay. Counselors, they seek to bring balance to the universe. They focus less on physical combat and more on mental disciplines in order to augment their mastery of the Force. Okay. Slow skill progression and okay. At least they got a lot of force points. And compare it all together. Okay, Guardians have the most health, least force points per level. Counselors, they have the least health, highest force points, and Sentinels are kind of between the two. Alright. I think I'm gonna go with Guardian, because, combat and such.
Greetings, apprentice.
What's up?
Though I understand you shall not have that lowly title much longer. Master Jar tells me that your progress has been remarkable. Soon he feels you will attain the rank of Padawan. Then you will truly be a full-fledged Jedi. How are you enjoying your training?
Let's see. It's difficult, but worthwhile.
With power comes responsibility. And only by learning discipline and sacrifice can we truly learn to master our potential. I wish you luck in your training, apprentice. There is much you must yet learn. May the Force be with you.
Okay. Jedi droid. What's up, Jedi?
I fear it's only a matter of time before the Sith find us here, too.
Okay, Debbie Downer.
I cannot render assistance, citizen.
Might be that way. Oh, that was. Let's see. Okay, oh, what's in the footlocker? Okay, he gets huffy. That guy, remember, he gets really huffy about stuff. Okay. Oh, this,
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council members.
okay. Wait, what the? Did I just... Oh, God. I can't move.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Or so they say. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past.
See, I'm eager to learn, Master Dorak.
Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic.
I remember him in the comics.
Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict.
What does this have to do with Revan and Malak?
All things in time. You shall learn that history is an intricate weaving of many events. No one thing can be understood without the proper context. 20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation.
Let's see. But we ended up in a war anyway.
The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for a massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun.
And what a war it was. See, did the Jedi join it?
The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict, so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action, Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally.
Damn Jedis. See, so Revan did the right thing.
No one is denying that Revan was one of the keys to defeating the Mandalorians. But something happened out there on the Outer Rim. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months, it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months, scattered sightings that were never confirmed.
Where did they disappear to?
Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror.
See, where did Revan get the ships for the Sith fleet?
Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars. But many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. The source of the Sith soldiers is unfortunately much easier to understand. Initially, the bulk of the force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power.
Money. See, how can anyone hope to stop the Sith?
For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers.
See, what can I learn from Revan's history?
Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson.
Okay. I will think on this, Master Dorek.
May the Force be with you. Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it, or so they say. As chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I find your quest for knowledge admirable, but I do not want to overwhelm you with the long history of the Jedi Order. You should ponder the history of Revan. It contains many lessons you may need if we hope to defeat Malak and the Sith.
Let's see, where are the Academy's archives?
This facility is a training academy. The archives here are restricted to those who have attained the rank of Master. We must protect overeager Padawans from being exposed to dangerous knowledge. The pursuit of knowledge is a noble goal, but there are some things that require the wisdom of a Master to truly understand. You should ponder the history of Revan. It contains many lessons you may need if we hope to defeat Malak and the Sith.
Okay, what am I supposed to learn from this?
Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson.
Okay, I'll be going
May
now.
the Force be with you.
Oh man, still...
Ready.
Alright,
What?
there we go. Now we can walk in.
Good evening, apprentice. I trust your training goes well.
Okay, I seek knowledge of the Jedi Code.
All Jedi must know the code. Its tenets are the fundamental teachings of our order. Think and meditate on these truths, apprentice. There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress. May the Force be with you, apprentice.
Awesome.
Good evening, apprentice.
Go.
I trust your training goes well.
Our training is progressing quite well.
I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress. May the Force be with you, apprentice.
Okay.
I see you insist on wandering the halls of our enclave when you should be busy studying your lessons.
See, I would like to ask some questions.
I suppose such desires are inevitable, though I fear you may seek knowledge for which you are not prepared. Yet I will do my best to guide your quest.
See, what can you tell me about Bastila?
Bastila, the young Jedi, holds great promise and great danger. She can do much for both the Republic and the Council. Without her skill in battle meditation, the Sith armada would have conquered the galaxy long ago. But despite her command of the Force, Bastila is still young. She is a Jedi, but she has not attained the rank of Master. The Council would do well to remember this before we lay the fate of the galaxy on her slender shoulders. You would do well to focus more closely on your lessons. The Force is strong with you, but you need training and guidance in the ways of the Jedi, lest you suffer a fate similar to that of Revan.
Okay.
I see you insist on wandering the halls.
See, I'd like to ask some questions.
I suppose...
See, is there anything you can tell me about Revan and Malak?
Revan was once a promising Padawan, but ever eager to learn more about the Force. Revan sought knowledge of ancient Sith magics, foolishly ignoring the dangerous lure of the dark side. When the Mandalorian invasion came, Revan seized the opportunity it presented. Many Jedi flocked to the Outer Rim to follow the charismatic young knight, and many fell under the sway of the dark side.
See, what happened on the Outer Rim to corrupt Revan?
I do not believe Revan and Malak were corrupted on the Outer Rim. They had begun their journey down the dark path long before the Mandalorian threat appeared. Here on Dantooine, they discovered a sinister cave, a place where the strength of the dark side overwhelms the light. Perhaps this discovery was what first corrupted them. Or perhaps they sought the cave out because they were already corrupted. Whatever the explanation, the Order was unable to turn them back to the light. Had the Council taken more decisive action in this matter, perhaps Revan and Malak could have been stopped. But in this we failed. You would do well to focus more closely on your lessons. The Force is strong with you, but you need training and guidance in the ways of the Jedi, lest you suffer a fate similar to that of Revan.
Okay.
I see you in...
See, ask some questions. You often seem angry with me, Master Vork. Have I displeased you?
If you find me overly critical, perhaps it is because you do not fully understand what is at stake. For 15,000 years, the Republic has brought peace and stability to the galaxy.
Mr. Cranky Pants.
Now the Republic may be destroyed because we, the Jedi, have failed them. Revan and Malak were paragons of the ideals the Order seeks to uphold. Yet they succumbed to the temptations of the dark side. When Revan fell, Malak took up the mantle of Dark Lord of the Sith. Should Malak be stopped, what is to stop another Jedi from taking his place? This is the burden we Masters must carry. Only through strict training and relentless lessons can we prevent the Dark Master from being reborn. That is why the Order can brook no failure in our apprentices and pupils. That is why I can accept nothing but perfection from you. You would do well to focus more closely on your lessons. The Force is strong with you, but you need training and guidance in the ways of the Jedi, lest you suffer a fate similar to that of Revan.
Cranky. Super cranky.
I see you in...
See, questions. Why are you always criticizing me? And being a cranky pants?
If you find me overly... Now the Republic may be... only that you...
We got that already.
Good evening, apprentice. I trust you're...
I'd like to ask you some questions.
A Jedi must ever be seeking knowledge. What is it you wish to know?
What can you tell me about Bastila?
Bastila will be a great Jedi someday. Even among the Masters and the Council, it is rare to find one so skilled in the art of battle meditation. Bastila was there when Revan was slain. Did you know that?
Karth mentioned something about it.
Bastila herself does not like to talk about it. She was accompanying the strike team that confronted Revan when the Dark Lord was destroyed. Her role in the death of such a promising young Jedi as Revan upset her greatly. But Bastila knew she had to set her personal feelings aside for the sake of the galaxy and the Republic. The Force is strong with her now. And without her skill in battle meditation, we would have lost this war long ago. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila. And for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you. Is there anything else you would like to know?
Let's see. Master Vork doesn't seem to like me very much.
Master Rook may seem harsh and critical, but he understands the dangers that lie in your path. He wants you and Bastila to be fully prepared when you finally face Lord Malak. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila. And for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you. Is there anything else you would like to know?
Is there anything you could tell me about Revan and Malak?
I knew Revan as a promising young pupil. Revan was strong in the Force, but also headstrong and proud. Such traits are not unusual in a Padawan. Perhaps that was why I did not see the true extent of the danger. Many of the young Jedi admired Revan, including Malak. When Revan set off to challenge the Mandalorians, Malak was the first to join the cause.
And they beat my people so easily in battle.
And when Revan fell to the dark side, it was inevitable Malak would fall as well.
See, so Revan was stronger than Malak?
Revan was always the leader, the more powerful of the pair. When Revan fell, we had hoped the Sith threat was ended. But Malak quickly assumed Revan's role, and has embraced the dark side power as fully as his old master ever did. Now, Malak leads the Sith armada against the Republic. Hate and vengeance for his master's death draw Malak ever further down the path of the dark side, fueling his powers until they surpass those of his old master. Only you and Bastila together can stop Malak now. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you. Is there anything else you would like to know?
I must be going now.
Very well. May the Force be with you.
And with you. Let's boogie. Think we got what we needed.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi?
See, I'm ready to continue my training.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy in the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations. You must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
I'm ready for the test, Master Zar.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must now prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code by completing these fundamental precepts of our order. There is no emotion.
There is peace?
There is no ignorance.
There is knowledge.
There is no passion.
There is serenity.
There is no chaos.
There is harmony.
There is no death.
There is the Force.
You have learned your studies well, apprentice.
Booyah!
It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our order, the lightsaber.
Hells
The lightsaber
yeah.
is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
Okay. Let's see, Dorak. There you go.
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order.
What colors are there?
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
Honestly, I'm between Guardian and Sentinel. I like the idea of a Sentinel, but I like the fact that the Guardian is like totally gung-ho, full all-in on lightsaber combat, which is what I'm looking for. You know what? Let's go with Guardian.
Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do?
Let's stop the thugs and find out why they are attacking her.
Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
Let's see. Try to find a weakness in his technique.
Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do?
Let's see. You know what? Knock.
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
Between these two, try to lure them in a trap or coordinate with the planetary government to identify the infiltrators. You know what? Try to lure them into a trap. Yeah.
Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Sentinel. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
Like I said, I feel Sentinel, but stat-wise and playstyle-wise, I'm gonna go with Guardian.
Here is a blue crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you in how to construct it.
Okay. Awesome. Level up. Let's see. What are we going to level up in? Let's go with Dexterity. Skills. We only got 2 points, so Persuade. Let's go with Persuade. Yeah, I will go with Persuade. you have granted the following feats this level: lightsaber, Jedi defense, force jump, Jedi sense, and force sensitive. Alrighty. Let's see. Master critical strike. Ooh, that sounds good. Master flurry. That sounds good too. Pen level 3. Maybe. Let's see. Open focus lightsaber. Focus melee. Focus advanced Jedi. Let's see, this gives a character +3 bonus to all blaster bolt deflection rolls. Certain items may apply. Right. Force jump. True force jump. Nice sense. Dueling. Attack plus 2 defense. Empathy. You know what? I'm gonna go Master Critical Strike, because that's pretty beast. You have gained new feats. Must use. We get. There we go. Powers. All right, we are gonna go with Cure. Definitely Cure. Not yet that. Force Aura. This power is activated when Jedi. 2. The effects. Not bad. It's pretty decent. Let's see, Force Shield, Force Armor. Ooh, we get really beastie there. Tempted. Let's see. Burst of Speed. 1 defense, 2 defense gain. Ooh, Night Speed is really good too. Ooh, nice. Aura, burst of speed, force valor, increases physical resistance, energy resistance, shields, 15, shabby, stun droid, wound, slow, fear, shock, push. First lightning right there. Fear, slow. Plague. Ooh, drain life. Let's see. Tempted to get that. Force suppression. Will cancel first and second tier force powers active on combat. This effect, force aura. Let's see. Force breach. Ooh, I am tempted for suppression, or should I go with burst of speed? I am gonna go with, you know what, I'm gonna go with burst of speed for now. Booyah. Leveled up. Oh, we can level up more. Because I've been saving those. Let's see. Level up. Skills. Persuade. Persuade. Okay. That. Let's see. You know what? Night speed. Yeah. Get that. Right.
Yeah?
Level him up as well. Tributes, you know what? Let's see. Attack rolls. Give him some of this. Up his dexterity up as high as I can. Skill use. Treat injury. Feats. Let's see. Give him. Let's see. What? Master Power Blast. Yeah. He's gonna be a cannon.
Huh?
There you go. Alright. Time to boogie.
Sure.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
Blue crystal. Let's see. Alright. Lightsaber. Yeah. Yeah. Got a lightsaber. Yeah. I will. You know, actually, I have my own custom lightsaber. Next stream, I'll show you guys my custom lightsaber. It's pretty awesome.
You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strong in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals.
Where can I find crystals on Dantooine?
It is a rumor only. I do not know if there's any truth in it, but you must learn first to use your lightsaber and take care when drawing it. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice?
I am ready to face the third trial.
For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove, once used for deep meditation by the Jedi, is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Kathhounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers, a threat the Jedi have promised to stop.
So, basically, Hunting Quest meets Luke on Dagobah. Alright. Luke facing fears on Dagobah. See, what will you have me do, Master Zar?
The Kathhounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task.
Do you have no other guidance?
I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself.
Okay.
None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task. But remember this, my young apprentice. A Jedi acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Glad I can cure now. And have night speed. Ah, restricted by armor because I'm wearing good armor. Fudge. That sucks.
Greetings, apprentice. Though I understand you shall not have that lowly title much longer. Master Jar tells me that your progress has been remarkable. Soon he feels you will attain the rank of Padawan. Then you will truly be a full-fledged Jedi. How are you enjoying your training?
I'm looking to alter my lightsaber. I heard about some caves.
There are caves on Dantooine that hold those rare crystals. But be warned, apprentice, they are dangerous. You should not meddle in things beyond you. I wish you luck in your training, apprentice. There is much you must yet learn. May the Force be with you.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Not there. Pretty sure not in those rooms. Wait. Is it over here? I think it's over here. There we are. There we go. Okay, not there. Right, exit out here. Nope. Nope, not here. Maybe here. Nope, not here. Where am I supposed to go? Okay. Cleanse a meditation grove to the southwest of the dark taint that has been infesting it. Sect nature. Huh, okay. I wish it was like an arrow in like some other RPGs that would just, you know, lead us.
Achuta. Ronda di hodonga kun hunkabi.
Okay. So for sale. Let's see. See here. Okay. Breath mask. Let's see, amplifiers. Show intelligent unit that you can tap nearby. Ooh, that's pricey. Never mind. Like, that sounds good, and then, ooh, pricey. Not much we need. I have to get rid of my armor. I want to use my night speed. Let's see. Our powers. Skills. Let's see, night speed, night speed. Powers, okay. This page lists your force powers. You have force power force points, your light rating affects the force point cost of some powers, the further you spread from the dark side, the more expensive. Less power point, less expensive. Okay. Stick by armor. Yeah. Dang it. Oh well.
The council has
there you
decreed
go.
you may come and go.
There we go.
You know those stones to the east of here? I heard they did some digging and found they aren't natural.
Okay.
Those damn Mandalorians have been raiding farms all over this continent. The Jedi won't do anything, so where does that leave us?
Well, you can always move.
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force. I am sorry. I tend to get carried away. I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo. Is there something I can help you with?
I have been given a task by the council.
Indeed. What is it you would like from me?
What do you know of the Tainted Grove?
The council has told you nothing of the grove?
See. Well, I know it's tainted by the dark side.
Do not be so quick to judge circumstances about which you are ignorant. Not everything may be as transparent as you would believe. The grove can be found to the south and east in the plains, but be wary of cat-hounds. They may be agitated by the power in the grove. Is there something else I can help you with?
I have a question about Dantooine.
Very well. What is it you wish to know?
Master Zar says that there are caves on Dantooine with lightsaber crystals.
Ah, yes, those caves. Those caves are dangerous for the unwary. Kinreth spiders infest the places. They are attracted by the colors and heat given off by the crystals, I think. It is a pity. Those caves are strong with the Force. Is there something else I can help you with?
All right. See, I would like to know about you.
About me? I am truly flattered. What is it you wish to know?
Who are you?
As I have said, I believe, my name is Nemo. I am here by the will of the Jedi Council.
You are a Jedi?
Indeed, my young friend, that I am. I have served the Council for many years, and have seen many apprentices pass through this enclave.
Are you a member of the Council?
I think perhaps you place an undue importance on rank and hierarchy. Understandable, but regrettable also. We each serve in our place, high or low. Is there something else I can help you with?
See, I must be going
I
now.
hope your time is well spent here on Dantooine.
Really want to get myself my favorite color lightsaber.
Hello. I'm afraid I'm not very good at explaining things. If you have any questions, please ask my husband.
Okay.
Greetings, friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition?
I am merely a apprentice, not a Jedi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was mistaken. Does the Council require our presence?
I'm sorry, I do not know.
Oh, I see. I am mistaken. How may I be of assistance?
Who are you?
My name is Gar. Me and my fine wife, Rilke, here,
A pleasure.
live on one of the northern farms. But the cat hounds and the Mandalorian problem has been getting really bad of late, and we're here to ask the Jedi Council to help.
You mentioned Cathound?
Recently, the cat hounds have been acting much more aggressively. They've even attacked some of the settlers. Those Mandalorian raiders have been milking the outlying farms dry, too. I hear John got hit really bad. Too bad about his daughter.
He should have been protecting her better if he wanted to keep her.
Mandalorian beast. Some of us don't like fighting and killing and butchering as much as you. I'm not sure exactly what the Council will do about it, but we need some help with this. I only hope they'll listen to me. Is there anything else you require?
The Mandalorians here?
Ever since the Republic beat them years ago, little groups have been roaming all over the place.
They're pathetic. They're taking scraps when they should be taking worlds.
with the Sith invasion, the Republic doesn't have the manpower to hunt them down. The Jedi are even worse off because Malak has been hunting them specifically. They're worried that he might even be supporting these raiders, so don't want to face them directly. That puts us in a kind of hard situation.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
What can you tell me about Dantooine?
Well, as you can see, Dantooine is mostly plains and grassland, but it has a nice hearty soil. A lot of new people have come in the last generation or so. Well, the ones you'll most likely hear about are the Sandals and the Matalis. Big, wealthy landowners, both of them. But Alan Matali and Nurik Sandral just can't seem to get along. And now Alan wants to get the council to do something.
Do something? Has something happened?
Well, from what I hear, it started about a week ago. See, Nurik's son, Cassis, is an archaeologist. Great lad, too, but he disappeared. Nurik, of course, blamed Alan, but even he didn't take it before the council. But now, Alan's son, Shen, has disappeared as well, and no one knows where he's gone. Alan blames Nurik. He thinks he's kidnapped his son. I don't know exactly what he wants to ask the council, but from what I know of Alan, he's probably going to be after blood. Is there anything else you require?
See, I must be going now.
Farewell, then. May the Force be with you. Is that how it goes? Yes.
Yeah.
May the Force be with you.
Good, you're good. Okay.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer.
What are you talking about?
Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter.
You should have protected her better. And you call yourself her father.
Burn! And what am I supposed to do against a dozen Mandalorians and Duros? Nothing. There was nothing I could do. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no.
She sounds like she has more balls than you. They killed her?
There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter.
Revenge is never a good reason.
Please, I beg of you, find the Mandalorian raiders and destroy them so my daughter can rest in peace.
Okay.
I hear that the Sith torture Jedi prisoners until they give in to the dark side. I hope that never happens to me.
The council's been telling us not to go near the stones to the east. Just as well, the Kath hounds near there seem a lot more vicious.
Okay. Do that. Yes, you are a Jedi. I am grateful that your people harbor me in my time of need. What happened to you? I am a victim, a refugee. Yes, I fled from my world once the Sith fleet comes. They bomb. They scouted continents, moved the oceans. Sith are bad, yes? But I run here. My Jedi are already here. I'm gonna shoot me in. Fights, the does not win, blame. The Sith are strong, destroy those that would oppose them, yes? My thanks you have, and your order. Is there anything else required? Dang, talks fast. You might give something back. After my flight, all I have left is my thanks, which your order gladly has. What happened to you? Oh, there you go. I must be going now. Yes. Jedi always have more to attend to. Good day, friend Jedi. Adios, buddy. See, what else is there? Anything back here? Nope. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave it off over here. I will be coming back with another session, but I'm gonna end this session right here. As always, I am MrKaPao, You can find me on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, all under MrKaPao, all one word, MrKaPao. There's also my Instagram, which is at MrKaPao, all one word, MrKaPao. Oh yeah, and my Facebook is actually, excuse me, is actually facebook.com/MichaelKaPao does stuff because, well, I do a lot of stuff. You can also follow me on Twitter, which is at MPCalamity. Oh, and I also have a bi-weekly show on Nerdbot. You can watch it live on their Facebook page, Nerdbot Media. It's called Beat the Boss, and me and my co-host Kurt Bros, well, we play your classic arcade beat-em-up games, and we talk a lot of shit. So yeah, be sure to tune in. So till next time, happy gaming.